Okay, so now here we have 2A. Oh my goodness, I'm confusing myself. Sorry, guys. 2A. And what we're doing is we have length and width of this rectangle. But the problem says convert the lesser unit before finding the perimeters of these rectangles. So what we're going to do is we are going to try to figure out the perimeter, but first we have to convert these, okay? Now, the lesser of the unit here would be what? Yards or feet? Feet, right. So we have to convert these yards into feet, okay? So first we would do our 1, 2, and 3, right? And that is a 2, yes, and that is a 3, okay? And we would know that we're going from larger to smaller, so you multiply. And how many feet are in a yard? 3. So we're multiplying 5 times 3, which equals 15, right? Right. Then we would go ahead and add those 2 feet, which means 17 feet, right? Perfect. Now we do the same thing from here. We do 1, 2, 3. What do we get? We have yards to feet, which is multiply. We know that there's 3 feet in a yard, and we're multiplying 4 times 3, which equals 12 feet. So we have now changed our length to be 17 feet. I'm going to write that a little bit better for you. Sorry, 17 feet, and our width to be 12 feet. That is a 7. Yes, it is. So the next thing that we do is we need to now take our length and width and plug it in to our perimeter equation, which is, and I'm going to kind of, you might lose me in the screen here. Let me turn you just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now we have P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W, right? Right. Now we go and we plug that in. P equals 2 times 17 plus 2 times 12, right? And we work it out. P equals 17 times 2 is 34. I'm right, right? 14, carry the 1, 2. I'm right. Plus 2 times 12 is 24. P equals 68 feet. Let me double check my answer. Wait. Haha. I'm wrong. What did I do wrong? Figure it out. 58. You're right. I'm not counting right. Sometimes my brain doesn't work either. It's okay. But thanks for catching that. Okay, so we have our perimeter of this rectangle. We now broke it down and we know that it's 58 feet. Now moving on to 3A, this is a square. Now the cool part about having the square equation is you just have to remember P equals 4 times S because each square has 4 sides, right? So if you're ever given S equals a number, guess what? You know you're going to use P equals 4S because that means every side is the same, right? All 4 sides are the same. So with this equation, you're just plugging in your side into the equation. P equals 4 times 6 1/2. Now, yes, what do you got to do? We have to be able to multiply these two. So P equals, changing my 4 to 4 over 1, right? Then 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 3, so that's 13 over 2, keeping my common denominator, right? Now I can cross cancel. I get 2 because 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 divided by 2 is 1. I can then multiply across. 2 times 13 is 26. 1 times 1 is 1. I get 26 feet. What that means is that this square has a perimeter that is 26 feet around, right? That's the perimeter by using our equation P equals 4 times S. Now, I have confidence that you guys can go ahead and get the rest of those 2 done for 2B and C. If you have questions or concerns, let me know. Now, remember, after you complete your math page, this is the time for you to go and ask your parent for the worksheet, just like you were going to do with me, okay, in class. Double check, and if you get some of these wrong and you're knowing that you're missing a step, take a look through the answer. See where you made your mistake. But if you're not getting it, this is the time to call me and Zoom with me. That way we could do a couple on the board together and hopefully you can get it. Yes, I get sometimes doing it this way. You might not quite understand. Feel free to call me. Yesterday, someone called me for a problem. We worked it out. They understood. We moved on. That's what I'm here for. So take advantage of that time. That's what I'm doing for you. And I'm available all day long, just like we were in class. Okay, so now you guys are going to go ahead and complete the rest. Now remember, if you have questions, let me know. But let's go ahead and recap just a quick second. Remember, rectangle, you need to know this equation. P equals 2 times length plus 2 times width, okay? Square, P equals 4 times S. Now here's a little bit of a kind of a reminder. First, check your, look over here. First, check your conversions. What are you doing? Are you going from smaller to larger, larger to smaller, right? Check to see what you're needing to convert to, what they're asking in the question, okay? 2, convert. Use your 1, 2, 3 method. That helps so that you know multiply, divide. That way you know if you're going to have a fraction or a whole number, right? Okay, next step. Then you're going to end up multiplying. Once you fill these in, you're going to end up multiplying your 2 times length or 2 times width number or your 4 times S number, right? Okay, once you get to this part, then you're going to have 2 more steps up here, which is then add those 2 together, right? And then you may have to reduce somehow, okay? Take the steps one by one and don't look at the big pages when you see a lot of empty space or a lot of problems needing to be done. You guys know all the steps. You've been working on them, and I have all the confidence in the world that you guys will accomplish this. So if you have any questions, let me know. And this was converting measures to find perimeter.